Halloween ends. Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode in an epic battle. Was it though? So, I'm going to get into if I actually like Halloween Ends later on in the review, because there's a lot to talk about. Boy, do they throw some spades in here that's just like you did not see coming. And it just like watching the film, sometimes it didn't feel like I was watching an Halloween film. It really didn't. I mean, there's parts of it, obviously, when the music hits in, and great soundtrack, by the way. I love the soundtrack. But it was just so different, and I do respect them for that they took a massive risk. But really, what this should have been called was Halloween Ends equals Corey.
Hello.
I'm going to say this right now. Corey, wrongly or rightfully, is the star of Halloween Ends. And let me just throw it out there, I do like him. I do like they added something different and unique. It's just, if you come in here for the promise of Halloween Ends, Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode, you don't really get that. I think, as I said, I do enjoy the Corey part. It so many questions are like, we get it in Halloween Kills, it shows your Michael Myers with the mask off and he's an old bloke. So that sort of always has answered the question, well, is Michael Myers human? I always thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought he was immortal. Yeah, he's not immortal. But it brings up questions because he's been through so much, and normally a human being wouldn't be able to go through that, so I don't know what it is. And if they're claiming that he's human, I mean, there's a scene where Corey's getting picked on because at the start of the film, right, he's looking after this kid. The kid accidentally falls, I'm assuming, I think he looks like he falls, and Corey's blamed, and obviously it wasn't him, so obviously they let him go and is let free to live his life, because obviously it wasn't him. But going back to Michael Myers just throws so many questions because of all the stuff he's been through. A normal human being would be able to do that. And again, they're throwing him to be human. There's a scene where Michael Myers brings him to where he's been living because nobody's seen Michael Myers for the past 4 years. And Michael Myers grabs him round the throat, but you can see that Myers is weak, like he's shouldered over like this, and it just weird. And then Corey brings his first victim for Michael Myers to kill, and Michael Myers is stabbing him, and all of a sudden you see Michael Myers get stronger. A human being doesn't do that. If it leaves a lot of questions. I always thought he was immortal. It pretty much claims that he's not, but there's no way he can just be normal human for the stuff he goes through. And nobody, if you're stabbing somebody, you're not going to gain strength. Like if I'm injured, and I started doing that, I'm not going to gain strength because I'm a human. I get we're talking about horror films here, and I am, I'm a fan of the Halloween franchise. I am, and I'll always love the 1978 one the most. I love the original, but to me it was always clear that Michael Myers was immortal. And boy, do they throw some spades, as I've said. So yeah, and then somewhere along the lines, Corey overpowers Michael Myers. Just overpowers him, like, fuck you bitch, give me that mask, I'm the fucking new evil around here. And the theme is that there's evil in the town of Haddonfield, and it's the evil that can consume you. And this sort of happens to it happens to Corey. He's even moving like Michael Myers, especially from the first film. It just reminds me so much of the way he walks and everything that Michael Myers did in the first film. Corey is now copy into a T. It's like the evil's just consumed him as this new Michael Myers. But you know, eventually he dies. It looks like Laurie Strode's killed him, and then they throw another spade where it looks like he's trying to help Laurie Strode in the end, which was weird. But then Michael Myers kills him. But for the most part, and again, Michael Myers was helping Corey. He was letting Corey live and get close to him for a moment, and it's never actually been confirmed. But if I'm a betting man, Michael Myers has got a kid, and that's got to be his kid for how much he was helping him. Yes, he snapped his neck at the end, but Michael Myers doesn't help anybody. He does not, and he was helping him. They was working together. Michael Myers only killed him because he was trying to stop Michael Myers in the end. My opinion, I'm just throwing it out there, I think it's his kid. I could be off on an island, I don't know. And of course, at the end we do get the promise, but the promise doesn't live up to the hype. You know, Laurie, she's getting her ass kicked a little bit, of course it's Michael Myers. But at the end it's just like, she stabs him, fucking hooks his arms with the fucking knives, stabs him in the heart, he's still alive. Michael Myers grabs her around the throat, and she's like, do it, and then, you know, Michael Myers is dead. The one promise we get is Halloween ends, it ends, is dead. Especially at the end, like, it is just, Michael Myers is like bits at the end of the film, because they want to prove to everybody that he's dead, and we get that. So overall, what would I rank this?
You're to kill me, so do it.
I'm going to be honest, I liked it. Some things disappointed me. I wanted the promise of Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode, the epic battle. It didn't feel like an epic battle. I like Corey in this. I think he's a good character. I liked it. I liked it for how different it was. The start alone tells you that you don't start off with the Michael Myers music. It just goes into a different song, and you're like, what the fuck is this even, Halloween? I mean, obviously you get the Michael Myers music and then it plays. But either way, I enjoyed it. 3 out of 5. Cheers for watching. Also, I stream on Twitch, Spawn of Voorhees.